Hi, Blue Bard here and welcome to the first edition of Shorts. Today we'll be looking at certain terms which are used to describe old stories. In particular, mythology, folklore, fables and legends. So one of the biggest questions is usually, what is the difference between folklore and mythology? This is a slight tricky subject, as both resemble the belief in something that probably never existed. Often I hear people call Red Riding Hood and Robin Hood mythology, but these are nothing of the sort. The difference is small, minute and often blurry, but in general it can be put into a single word: scale. Simply put, one is grand and the other is not. Mythologies often tell stories of thousands of years ago or great armies. The protagonists and antagonists are both usually unreachable by man, often gods or otherworldly beings. Folklore in turn delves more into the mundane and reaches closer to home and heart, like fairies. One can clearly see the difference between the story of a fairy circle and the story of Apollo. They are far apart in scale, but they were regarded as truth, or at least believed in to some measure, despite their impossibility. Which also sets them apart, as folklore and mythology are both things that probably never existed, and this sets them apart from legends. Legend is a different beast altogether. There are stories which have been handed down from generation to generation, and it finds its roots in history. A good example would be Arthurian legends. Although some might say it is a symbolic story of Christ, many historians have speculated that Arthur did exist, just not the way we think or hope he did. A fable, in turn, is something that never existed and is just a very good story. Red Riding Hood being a very good example of one. But they were also used to warn children of things that might be a danger to them. A very good example would be the Kelpie from Scottish Isles. Though traditionally also a mythology, the Kelpie was also used as a warning for children to stay far away from waters, as the waters were probably dangerous due to marshes. However it stands, mythology, legend, folklore or fable, they all bring some terrific stories to the table, and they all deserve to be heard and remembered. I hope this video was informative, and please leave a like or a comment below. And thanks for the watch.